Alright, hello everybody, my name is Ian Zinn and welcome back to Sniper Elite 5. Now we left off where we infiltrated a dome which we thought where Operation Kraken was taking place, but it was actually a test site. The whole level was pretty much just a test site, not the actual, partaking of it. And here we are in the final mission, well, actually second last mission. This mission's, I think, just taking care of Muller himself. Pretty much going all the way back to Mission 2. And speaking of Mission 2, one of my weapons I'm using in Mission 8 is actually the MP40. Because the very first mission I used, it was default. It was the well gun. So, Mission 8, I'm using the MP40. And the RSC 1918. You unlock that where you kill Christian Youngers, where you, I should say, drop a V2 on him and squish him or crush him to death. And that's how you unlock it. It has extreme bullet drop. It's a long time to aim, which I rarely ever noticed that. But I got quite a bit of customizations that, should say, have decreased it. Like the extended marksman, the reinforced band, and no, where is it? The USGI hider, which pretty much the game knows. But yeah, we got, should say, quite a bit of it decreased, but let's just hope that, it actually does its job in this mission. Not having much bullet drop. And for this one, the MKV revolver, which I used in Spy Academy. It's very loud, but it's got really high damage. So, I should say I'm making it really hard on myself and actually using these weapons, except for the MP40, because it's silenced, unlike the revolver and this sniper. But here we are on Rubble and Ruin, get ready to infiltrate Kraken's U-boat pen. This is where it's actually get ready to deploy. Obergrubonführer Muller's master plan has almost deployed. Operation Kraken is a direct attack against the United States of America. And if you've been listening to the cutscenes, it's actually on Boston, New York, and Washington, D.C., and it cannot be allowed to leave Saint Nazaire, and we need to infiltrate the U-boat pen and put a stop to it. And I got all my skills. Everything is the way it should be. So without further ado, let's tackle it. I got a feeling this is going to be a tough level.
Muller has been 2 steps ahead of us this entire time. The research site is out of action, but it's not enough. Operation Kraken is mobilizing. A fleet of stealth U-boats, armed with a deadly payload of V2 rockets, and carrying an elite force of Auslan spies. They're preparing to launch from Saint Nazaire. Their target, America. New York, Boston, and Washington will be sitting ducks. Marie drove through the night to get me into the city limits in time. While I head into the thick of it, she's making for the Allied lines to warn command, and hopefully bring in Sullivan and his Rangers as backup. Saint Nazaire is a bombed-out ruin of what it used to be, but the U-boat pens still stand. They've proven impregnable to Allied airstrikes. It's down to me to get into those pens and stop Operation Kraken before it launches. If I fail, America could fall to the Nazis.
Unser Sieg ist zum Greifen nahe. Wie die mystische Bestie aus den Legenden wird sich meine Krake aus dem Ozean erheben und Zerstörung auf die verachteten Amerikaner herabregnen lassen. Ihre großen Städte, Boston, New York, Washington, werden der Macht der Krake zum Opfer fallen. Was wir heute tun, wird nie in Vergessenheit geraten. Wir wenden das Blatt zu unseren Gunsten und verschaffen dem Reich den totalen Sieg über alle, die es wagen, sich gegen uns zu stellen. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
Time to finish this. Kraken stops here.
Look at this place. It's a bombed out city. I'm assuming from bombing raids and all that sort of stuff. So let's see who's our Shinji Yoshikawa. Damn, look at that mugshot. That's like a death stare right there. Whew. Alright, Shinji Yoshikawa, merciless submarine commander in the Pacific Theater, has been reportedly spotted and Saint Nazir, if the chance presents itself, remove him from the war. So kill Yoshikawa with a Japanese weapon. Type 100, I didn't even know the Type 100 was a Japanese weapon. And the Type 14, Nambu. So this ought to be interesting. I wonder if the infantry are Japanese instead of the Germans. I hardly doubt that. I think it's just the kill target. But yeah, this ought to be interesting. It looks like he's in that the main building of the city. The VIP building, I should say, where the very important commanders, officers, and I should say the right hands and left hands of Mueller himself are probably taking place at. But the main event is here. The U-boat pen. Alright, let's get to it. I'm just hoping there's plenty of sound mass in this level. And look, already from the start there's a little squiggly line. And they already expect me to find a crowbar. Crap. Oh, perfect. And look what I see already. And this idiot is completely unalerted. You know what? That is a perfect start. It's an air siren. Good. That is perfect.
That's all.
That is exactly what I needed. And it lasts for a pretty good while, too. It makes sense for this level, because look at the city. It's completely bombed out. I got headphones on, so that siren sounds pretty realistic. Sounds like a police siren and a fire siren at the same time.
Rifle. No scope. Keeps things interesting.
I really shouldn't be hiding the bodies, because that's all the enemies there are in this area. I'm just imagining the snipers. I mean, just look. They could be anywhere. See, there's, spotlights from a distance. It's like, come over here to die. So it's like something you see at the theater, or at a main event in real life. It attracts people. Important people, more like it. I think I saw a, yeah, right here.
Comm station in the church. Makes things easier if the Nazis can't call in help.
Disable radio equipment. Another one of these. Or cut the cables. Apparently there's 3. I have to actually, go around and, should say find each radio equipment and disable it. I need to find a crowbar. They're getting ready to be that air siren again. I found that weird why that's here. There's hardly any enemies in this area, and they decided to give me that. But hey, I ain't complaining. I need plenty of sound mass. Plenty of it. I guess I'll go back. I mean, I'm not finding no crowbar anywhere. So I have to actually pull it off. Dismantle it. Good thing I have gloves on, otherwise... So they gave me bolt cutters instead of the crowbar. Okay, that was a tease from the developers. That was a tease. But whatever. Alright, let's keep moving. There's the air siren, get ready to happen again. That's good. Oh, is that a crowbar I see? Yep. And I already have all the bolt cutters and crowbars. So I ain't gotta constantly...
Big is happening at the subvent. The Nazis won't let us anywhere near it. A bomb's exposed the sewers to the outside. And that's your way in. The entrance is in the park.
Sewers, huh? Messy work. But someone's gotta do it.
Look at all of the spotlights. I see an enemy right over there. Way over there. Is excited at the thought of all the death and destruction soon to be unleashed on America. Okay then. You... is disappointed he wasn't selected for training as one of the Auslin agents in Operation Kraken. Damn. I'm just imagining the XP I'll get when I take out these guys. Because that's a good way. Look at him. And Alfred Kogel intends to get very, very drunk when all this is over. Yeah, I don't blame you there, buddy. With all the death and destruction get ready to happen, hell, I'd probably do it too. Wonders if the stories are true about one of their own being discovered to be a Resistance collaborator. Hopes Kraken is successful and the war ends soon. Amen to that. To us, not to you. A veteran of the Battle of Sedan plans to open a textile business in the Ardennes after the war. I think that's how you say it. Ardennes, Ardennes. So that's the church. Okay. So that's the church right there. It's in the heart of the city. Into thinking I thought that was the heart of the city. That's like the VIP little building. Look, there's a bunch of bushes and shrubs. That's like the main event of Shinji Yoshikawa and probably some of the Germans protecting him. I'm just gonna go around, scout around, and see if there's any other Germans and Jaegers that are present. Secured his unit's emergency supplies in a building south of the gas station. Has lost the keys. And look what I found. Another classified document. Anywhere else? Okay. Actually, I'm getting ready to take out these guys way over there. Alright, let's see the bullet drop. Look at that! Look at that bullet drop! Okay, come on, noise. Come on, noise. God, that's a way. Whew! Wait, where's the other guy? Where is he? Oh, shit. What? I got him. And good thing that air siren's loud enough, even for the little squiggly line. Look at that bullet drop. Just look at it. Look how high up I have to aim. Dang.
Scratch one bad guy.
Extreme distance. That's good. Okay. Take out the other enemies. Quick. Just be quick about this. There's another one. I don't know how I managed to see him. Okay, okay, nope. Look at me. Okay, no, I'm not gonna risk that. I see you there. Wonders if he'll live to see the success of Kraken. I could take out those spotlights from a distance over there, because I'll probably end up assuming that there'll be enemies right behind them. You know what? Just do it. Fuck, that's really high. See, I told you they hear it. Or at least he did. I'm just gonna shoot them. Kinda reminds me of BioShock when I see those spotlights from a distance over there. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I've already spent enough time over here. I haven't found no stone eagles, and I got a feeling I'm probably not going to be finding any. It's just with the amount of destroyed buildings. Okay, there's an elite sniper, and he already almost sighted me. I'm gonna need some more ammo soon. Okay, good thing I got rid of him. Is there any more explosives around? Okay, apparently I got him and the explosive. I'm just hoping they can't hear it. Even though it's showing my last known location over there. And look, another one. Okay, I'm not even gonna shoot it. I just shot it, you son of a bitch! I just exploded it, you son of a bitch! Well, that's not good at all. I really should not be disappointed at all. This is just the start of the level. Long way to crawl. Come on, Carl, can you speed up? This is the fastest I can go. I'm gonna need a key. And I already hear another generator. I think that's about 4 or 5. Oh, I can peep. And I'm assuming that's the key to open this door. You know what? Come over here. If you know what's good for you. I ain't gonna shoot my weapon because they're gonna hear it, especially with this Webley. I keep thinking of Zombie Army 4 Dead War. Is that guy looking over here? Okay, no he's not. That had to hurt. Come on, keep on bringing the enemies out. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it.
I think I've grabbed all I can.
I see you. Can't believe the stories they're hearing about the size and power of the Allied invasion. There's an enemy right above me. And look who it is, a support Jaeger. Okay, go, quick. This guy's dangerous. Vampire Jaeger. Okay, well, they look just like the support Jaegers. Climb, Carl, climb. Enemies around here. Okay. Damn it, I was hoping he'd stop. One less alarm to worry about. And look, right there.
Resistance safe houses. Might be compromised. Should check them out.
I need you to get me out of here now. Damn, one of our men talked. One of our resistance members, yep, got broke. So they made him squeal. They made him spill the beans of an operation or something.
See what I can find.
Okay. And it's, well, I should say he spilled the beans of the locations of the infiltration points, which is good. The Resistance Cafe and recon planes, the Sea View offices. So that's good. So I ain't got to worry about finding those. Only now I can find I'm just hoping now I can find a document that reveals the workbenches. Because they're going to be, I got a feeling, pretty cryptic in this level. They're going to be pretty cryptic. I have a feeling. Alright, come on over here. Come on, stupid Jaeger, let's go. I'm gonna try and lure him a little closer. Because I don't want to take him out from that distance away. Because I'm afraid to sneak up on him. Because who knows what kind of enemies are around here. And he sees me, which ain't good. I'm gonna need some more ammo. Soon. Alright. I'm gonna need some more ammo for my sniper. Because it's pretty crucial to have some... Look, another one! The game must know that this is gonna be a really tough mission. Is that sniper ammo? Yes, it is. The game knows me well. Why not? I see an elite. And he's looking the wrong way. What an idiot. Ah! Did you see the look on his face when he got shot? Another generator. My God, that's like 8.
Nothing else.
That's like freaking 8 of them. Yeah, let's hide you while this thing's just sitting here. Put to use. Why not? Rifle ammo, that's good. Aiming's really slow for this gun. Damn, man. So whatever you do, don't shoot the generators with the revolver. Because you saw what happened with the other one. Okay, come on. Come on, sound mask. Shit. Where? Yeah, no you don't. Let's just create all sorts of noise around here. Japanese VIPs. Make sure nobody gets near them. Oh, We pretty much do what the opposite of what the enemies tell the others. I think I just saw somebody run over there. Any stone eagles? It's going to be nearly impossible to sight them. I mean, there could be one, like, in between there, or hell, maybe right there on top of that little chimney. Damn, a tank as well. It's passive, not like that really makes a difference. I'm gonna try and hurry up and hide him, because he is visible to other enemies. Let's make this quick. Shit. Nope. No, that's risky. Got him. Just... Oh, God. Sniper. Elite or not, he's dangerous. Comes a passing truck as well. Where is he? Okay, it's an elite. If he was an elite or not, he'd still be dangerous. Because they cause bleeding damage. And I'm gonna hide you as well. Please do not just randomly turn around. We'll take the ammo. Perfect. Wonders what will get him first, the Resistance, the Allies, or another bombing raid. I'm actually really glad I'm able to sight the enemies with these. Because, you know, the fire somewhat illuminates their whereabouts. And the flashlight they have on their person. Can't stand the waiting. Can't stand the waiting. Just glad it's the Americans, not the Russians, who will be attacking them. Huh. I wonder what he's got against the Russians compared to us. Oh shit. I should say that's kind of a risk killing him because of all the enemies over there. I think I'm gonna take a risk and not kill him. Actually, not killing him is probably the best thing to do. There's usually ammo in here. But instead, you can actually blow it up.
You never know what a body can be hiding.
And of course, he heard it. But you know what? That's good. Just to get one of them away from their stationary placement. It's a risk shooting him, especially with all the enemies around the church. So come on in here, buddy. Take a load off. Death awaits you. And I'm the devil. It'd be kind of nice if bombing raids actually did happen, but at the same time, it'd be extremely annoying. It'd be good that it'll kill the Germans, but it'll be annoying because it could affect me as well.
Radio tower's still standing. Take that out. Nazi comms go with it.
Worried he won't see his children grow up, yeah. I'll be worried too. We'll be proud to tell everyone about the role he played in winning Germany the war. Oh god. One of them's alerted. I should say, this should be an easy bell tower, or radio tower to get rid of, because look, it's on the ground. You know what, come on over. Wait. I should say he's kinda... He's either suspicious... Should say he's either suspicious of all the sound of the generator or one of his comrades not being here. Either way, you're a dead man. And one of them's suspicious. Come on. Walk over here. Don't walk over there with your comrades. I'm keeping an eye on my HUD. Come over here. Buddy, come over here. Look at my little triangle on the HUD. I'm here, then I'm there. Here, there, here, there. That sounds like the Japanese Yoshikawa speaking. You know what? I'll worry about you later. Since he's not alerted.
Spot me in that grass.
I'm just not going to worry about it. Matter of fact, dealing with him is probably not a good idea anyway. And there's that somewhat alerted truck. It's the same truck that keeps coming around. Okay. They're not alerted. Well, never mind. I hear another generator. I think that's about 9 or 10. You know, for a last level, this actually is not as bad as I think it is. You know, you think the last level wouldn't hardly have anything. Oh god, okay. Where is he? Of course. When I don't want him to be alerted and be active of what's going on, he's active. Got him. And that was probably the best place for him to die anyway. I'll get that alarm here in a second. Let me just dismantle this tower. Or... cut cables. Okay, I should probably just get rid of the enemies. Let me get rid of the enemies in this church first. Because if that thing falls, it's definitely going to alert them. Sorry, I'm just now, you know, figuring this out, but hey, better safe than sorry, am I right? Let me activate this generator over here. And I should say, maybe just in case if this truck decides to come back around, I'm gonna explode it. But let's put it in a place where they can't see it. Maybe on these rocks or something. There, see, look. They can't see that. But you know what? Put another one here just in case. They'll camouflage with the rubble. And that sound mask, the air siren's not really loud enough for... It's not really loud enough to keep the... tower, you know, hidden, like from it falling down. The sound, I mean. I killed a vampire. I keep thinking that these are support Jaegers.
This'll come.
Actually, let me pick this gun up. God, that's...
Better move it.
Oh! God, that was close. That was way too close. I got very, very lucky there. That's it. Come on, I'll just keep picking you off one by one. That's it. That's it. You're making it too easy. Here comes the next one. I need to start using my, No! I hate when Karl hangs when you don't want him to hang. I probably need to start using my machine gun. But I have plenty of, you know, sound mask. Perfect. Perfect. I have plenty of sound masks. You know, to prevent me from having to use it. Good. You know what? I'll put another one down. Let me just put another one down. Unless this is considered, yep, mission boundary. Let me just put another one down. Why not? And one right here, just in case they decide to go around. I got a couple more enemies inside the church. Then I'll, be able to take down this tower. Without them hearing it, I mean. Or disable the equipment. Okay, hurry. There's only 3 of them in here, but one little mishap could just cause a very bad ruckus. I'm gonna get some soft point ammo. For the Jaegers, yeah, they take 2 hits with regular ammo, especially in the body. The head, well, yeah, I don't even have to even explain that. Kill him quick. Quick. Make this quick. Let's go. Run. Yeah, see, that truck over there can't move. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here and, maybe release the thing that holds the chandelier in place. And maybe look for any unwanted snipers as well. I hear another generator. Oh, that was just a satchel charge. I was hoping, you know, I could find the switch for the chandeliers and it'll drop it on them. Or unless I can shoot it. Yeah, I could just shoot it. Some noise.
This is what's keeping the chandelier intact. Not for
Yeah.
much longer.
You know what? Just do it.
Nazi communications are out. Keeps them separated from reinforcements.
Did it kill the Nazis? Kinda surprised it didn't cause much noise. Just kill the enemies and be done. That's it. Don't you... Okay, I was about to say, he better not... I was about to say, if he glitched and walked in the air, I was gonna be mad. And apparently the chandeliers took out all the communications. I doubt any of these... I don't know if I even picked up a key or not. I wasn't even paying attention. Nope. Crypt key. Oh, now the noise decides to appear. I was going to use the MG42 on that guy down there, but... What can you do, am I right? Okay, a sniper. And look, the creep key's up there with him. Match ammo. Swap it for armor piercing.
Sniper rifle. I know how to use this.
And look, perfectly placed. That's perfect. Okay, let's see what's... Oh, that's the main building. I wonder if I can see the Japanese VIPs from here. And it might not be just Yoshikawa. It might be another VIP in there with him. Powerful Kate. Yeah, whatever. Get ready to kill. Come on. Alright, kill him. Oh, God. That noise. Or that freaking wobble ain't good. See, look at that scope wop. Okay, let's just go back down. Let's just go back down. Wait, there could be something right here. That's a picture of Spy Academy.
Wow, this is definitely art.
An original Adolf. It's a forgery. So this is one of his paintings. That's actually pretty damn good. For a Nazi. So the crypt key. A little curious what the crypt could be hiding down there. Ah, come on, Carl. Just get on the ladder. Get on the ladder. No, fine. Just drop. I don't care. One of the workbenches could be down here. Yep, one of the workbenches. So this is one of the match ammo for the SMG. Good. More match ammo, alright. For the pistol. Whoa, look at that. The power is increased. Yeah. What else? Reduces bullet drop. Nah. I feel like these guns, you know, they absolutely need silencers. Unlike the other ones, like revolver. You can't really put anything on the revolver. Why does the view of the gun look like it's been zoomed in or something? Don't you guys know it's kind of zoomed in? Or am I just being paranoid? Okay, it just felt like the gun was kind of zoomed in on me. But, whatever. Greatly increases bullet drop. Okay, that's not a... Wait, is that a suppressor? No, it's a car bomb barrel. Reduces bullet drop. No. There's a lot of reduces bullet drop, which is good. So the game really thinks I'm trying to be, you know, better with my weapons. Damage increases significantly. Increases recoil and reduces spread accuracy. Yeah. We just get that. Why not? Now look at this. The damage increased, but look how loud it is. It's +2 for the well rod. That's perfect. That's great. It increased the damage, and the sound only got increased by 2. That's how you know this is the best gun in the game, despite the very slow bolt action. But let's go back to the Webley. The revolver. I keep calling it the Webley because of Zombie RB4 Dead War. I keep feeling like there's somebody in here. Is there someone below me? Or the enemy's just... Okay. That's good, I guess. Place satchel charge. Okay, I'm not... No. I don't know why I even did that. I'm just going to alert enemies in the area, but... I should say maybe before I go in the main... The belly of the beast of where the U-boat pins are. I might actually, you know, shoot it. Okay, so maybe the game is tricking me into thinking that these 2 enemies right here are still alive.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
You know what? Okay, I thought I might have knocked them out or something. They were actually, you know, still alive, just unconscious. But they're dead. The game's just messing with me here. Alright, he's dead. And perfect timing, too. We're gonna shoot this. Just to back up traffic even more. We're just gonna, you know, back up traffic even more. There we go. Triple kill. Shit, why the hell is this guy alerted? Make sure I get behind him. Sound like a yawn more than a freaking death cry. Okay, another sniper. I love how they don't even show the indication of them sighting you until you know, highlight them completely. Caleb Jung, a skilled marksman and fighter. He hopes his Saint Nazaire posting will be his chance to prove himself to his superiors. Well, buddy, I feel like you've already proven yourself enough because you're an elite. What else is there to approve? Or actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to risk it. Got him. Say, hurry up and... Oh, God. It just knocked the helmet off of him. Look at this rubble, man. This is gonna be fun to clean up for sure. I just don't even know how these people back then were managed to even do it.
More to find here.
Look, that was like 2 Jaegers, one support or vampire, and 1 regular. Yeah, anything you see that's marked red, you can shoot. Well, except that thing, because it's a drawer.
Better check the body.
I'm kind of surprised this officer don't have anything. Anything up here? No. Even though that's pretty much where I killed the you-know-who. The sniper. Just gonna hide these bodies while we're at it, just to make it safe. There it is.
Nazis broke a resistance member? Damn. Whatever intel he gave up, it's worth looking into.
I know. Well, the only intel I know that he gave up was the infiltration points. And which was good for us, for some weird reason. I guess I just wanted to make it feel like, you know, damn, I wanted to find them on my own. Save you some time. And look, keys. So it's just a house key, so this key, I should say, is mainly just for this house. Look, we walk outside to our backyard, and this is what we come to. How fun is that? What's in here? Saw point ammo. Look at that. A bit of a peek hole to shoot our weapons.
I could use this SMG.
Good. Why would you not? But at the same time, you already have one, so use that one instead. It's an officer. Surprised he heard that from all the way over there. He must have been the one who broke that one resistance member it was talking about in the document. Yeah, it's inside the library. So you got a key to anything? Interrogation room key. Okay, let's look for anything else while we're in here. This looks like the library. All the buildings here kind of look the same. That must have been the guy they interrogated. At least I keep thinking that. Oh no. I keep thinking I have a flashlight on me. Oh look, a well rod. It's just a regular one though, it's not the upgraded version of one. And look, I found a secret way. So, I should say that key was kind of useless.
Locations for the resistance caches in the city. Better get to these before the Nazis.
Oh, okay. Maybe this is the resistance cache. I should say maybe that's the location of the gearheads to upgrade your weapons. You see the armory and another armory. Maybe that's what it's telling me here. Yeah. Weapons cache and an armory. So I think I just found my my workbenches, which is perfect. Thank you, game. Look,
Rifle.
Same weapon.
Missing a scope. Still useful.
The RSC, same weapon. Wait, what was in... Okay, nothing. Damn, I was hoping I could still hear that sound mask. I just had to push the door open. I didn't have to, like, cut any locks or anything. Let's get the match ammo. Just put it to good use. I need to start using it. Because after this mission, I pretty much unlock it.
The sniper rifle looks good.
Oh, it's silent, so why wouldn't it be good?
Sounds like someone important's left information in a safe.
Muller's safe is still in the hotel.
Better grab it before it's gone.
Damn. This door right here is easily missed. Okay, it's just bandages here and there. Okay, hurry up. Take out these enemies fast. Great. That sounds like Yoshikawa talking, because it sounds kind of Japanese. There's a lot of enemies over there. There's a lot of enemies over here. Just use this weapon since it's silenced. Just try and hold off from using your other weapon for a little bit, if you can. God, good thing I was able to still hit him. I hear the officer blowing his little whistle. Okay, just... there we go. I think that's all the enemies. I should say this was a perfect little sniping spot. Oh, hey. I see you. I don't want to miss you. Is happy to be here if Kraken really will save Germany and his family. Hey, what would that say? Okay. It said, Jacob Landers is happy to be here. It didn't just say Jacob Landers. This, that. Is, you know, he is happy to be here if Kraken will help him win the war.
Combattants de la résistance, ne croyez pas les mensonges des alliés. Les Anglais.
Yeah, shut this guy up, whoever's talking. Come on, Commander. Show your face. That's it. It's a Jaeger officer. What'd that say? Is glad he's not serving alongside any of those fanatics from the U-boat pens. No, it was something about the Jaeger officer. It's something about Operation Kraken is doomed to fail. The guy who had very low hopes. Come on. Okay, I think this last guy I can just go to. Yeah, I want to see what that one Jaeger officer had to say about his allied intel. He was a true doubter, that's for sure. Yes! Okay, good thing they didn't hear it.
Right next to the sub-pens. The Nazis are crawling over it. Might find something useful in here.
I hear a half-track. Oh, this must be where one of the workbenches are. Yeah, I think it is. Subsonic. Nah. Yeah, and that's the main reason why they're giving me that. The Panzerfaust, I mean. Yep, see? So there's one pretty much in the U-boat pens as well. And it's the submachine gun. Improves aim stability, slower movement. Yeah. Improves aim stability. Aim stability. Even though it just increased it a little bit. Quicker aim time, reduces vertical recoil. Yeah. Because I feel like I've been, you know, really slow with the aim time recently with most of my weapons. Either that or I have terrible reaction. Excellent aim stability, slow aim speed. Yeah, let's just get that. And the well gun. Yes. Alright, and go back to the MP40. Now I'm going to have to collect a Type 100 or a Nambu, I should say, here in a couple minutes to eliminate Yoshikawa. A Type 100 or a Nambu. And there's a Nambu. And a Type 100 at the very top. So I'm going to highlight all these enemies and then sabotage... sabotage that generator. Never wants to think about this place again when he gets out of here.
Now, what's this fella got?
Doesn't want anyone to know that he's bought several of the forged viewer paintings himself. Huh. Okay. Don't even try to plan on selling them. Look at that. A Jaeger on a gunner. Lost comrades to the resistance and wants to shoot the traitor who's been collaborating with the partisans. Okay, half track. So Yoshikawa's in that building. There's a regular sniper. Pretending he didn't recognize his old school friend, Hike, among the Wehrmacht cannon fodder in the town outside. I think I saw Heike. I think I was managed to, I think I highlighted him. I'm not sure where he was though. But I know I remembered highlighting an enemy called Hike. Heike, whatever. I'm gonna leave the enemies up here. I'm gonna leave the guns up here until I get ready to, use them. Damn. No, you don't. Okay, hurry up. We're gonna use the Panzerfaust.
Combattants de la résistance. Ne croyez pas les mensonges des alliés.
Where's the...
Les Anglais ont déjà trahi la France. Et le feront encore. Déposez vos armes et rendez-vous. Vous avez la promesse du Troisième Reich que vous serez traités avec miséricorde.
So I think it is Yoshikawa talking. It's coming from this building. Okay, hurry up. Shit. Okay, well, get ready to kill him. Oh, that was close. I was about to say, make sure you hide, because as soon as you fire it, that sniper's gonna know where you are, and he'll fire his weapon. Just straight off the bat. And someone's damaged. Okay, come on. I guarantee if I fire this Panzerfaust again, they're more than likely going to be alerted. Let's get him right between the eyes. Eye shot. Perfect. Right between the eyes. Come on, explode. Or go off. There we go. I didn't get him. That's the officer that has the key to the room. Apparently I exploded his hat off. I'm just trying to scare them a bit. Oh, apparently I killed him. Alright. Okay, I was about to say, I hope that counted as a sound mask. Looks like I exploded the tires. Yeah, because it ain't going nowhere. That's... Oh! That's Shinji. There's Shinji right there. He's got all white on.
Nach dem Endkrieg werden wir eine gnadenlose Säuberung der Franzosen durchführen und sie
Shinji Yoshikawa. And he must have recorded his voice over the speaker. It might be just him. Just him in that entire building? There's gotta be, you know, more besides that sniper protecting him. Is there another Panzerfaust? Yes. I don't know how I... It's like it's calmed down a bit. Get the freaking, you know what, out of my sight. The wall and the gun. Look at this! There we go. Just die already. Okay, now let's go get the... I think I might want the Type 100 instead of the Nambu. I want to give him a little bit of a, I want to give him a touch of red to that white suit. Okay, I want to highlight him and see what his info is. Imperial Navy officer, renowned for his brutality against shipwrecked sailors. I'm gonna get the Type 100 and give him...
Machine gun. Short control bursts.
No, don't take the whip. Don't take the ammo. I'm afraid it's gonna... you know, take all of it. So let's get that officer and his key. As a matter of fact, just get the ammo, any type of ammo from these soldiers while we're at it, instead of, you know, actually taking the ammo from this weapon. So tired, but no time to sleep. So it's the town hall. Okay. Look at him in there. Wonder if I can maybe... Nah. Matter of fact, I think it's just him in there. Well, no. I see a little bit of white on the HUD. It might be him and maybe somebody else in there as well. Just let him calm down a bit. I hear another generator.
Locked door. Nazi command hub. I'm sure whatever's on the other side of it is worth grabbing.
We're talking about Shinji. Okay, you know what? Just do it. Yeah, they heard it. I want to see if I can maybe... Oh, there's somebody else in there. Let's see who this guy is. Tetsuya Sanda. Furious that their German allies have allowed the Americans to advance this far. Thinks they are all cowards.
Soldaten des Reichs, bleiben Sie gegen die feigen und unehrenhaften Angriffe der Resistance-Terroristen standhaft. Nach dem Endsieg werden wir eine gnadenlose Säuberung der Franzosen durchführen und diese Kriminellen allesamt hinrichten.
I'm just so fascinated by... Look at them! They're going in opposite directions at the same little... the same little technique that they're walking in. Okay. I'm getting ready to add a little bit of red to that white suit. I got him.
Cross another one off the list. Sayonara, Shinji-san.
Shinji-san.
This'll come in very useful.
Be nice if Japanese music was playing on that gramophone right there. So is that what I had? The Type 100? Armor piercing. Okay. Let me just look around for any documents or of some sort. Just for them.
Rendez-vous immédiatement et implorez la miséricorde. avant que nous ne venions pour vous et vos familles.
He's got his voice recorded on the loudspeaker. It's like I shot him in the armpit. Let's hide him in there with Tetsuya. Bye-bye, Tetsuya-san and Shinji-san. And look, Town Hall Key. I should say this is a pretty good view of the area. A really nice view. Sucks they're all dead. I wonder if I can get maybe a double kill. Well, probably not. Nah. Is there like a room I can go in? No. Get the match ammo. It's a little louder, but hey, it does some damage, that's for sure. He's not alerted, thank God. Clearly didn't even hear it. What? I'm about to say, destroy that damn light. Yeah, that's pretty far down that street right there. You know what? I'm gonna get this anti-tank rifle. Because I'm gonna kill that, that tank with this tank gun. Oh, look what I found. I'm glad they put one of those on the town hall. A building that's, you know, built in an area apart from all the other buildings, which is good. I'm glad they did that. Wait, maybe it's the same thing for the one over there by the church. Nah. I know how the game loves to trick me. Just be careful. These enemies could be anywhere. There could be a sniper that I have no idea where he could be at. And that's pretty much the whole point of a sniper. Being in a building that you never would have thought they could be in. A building that you don't even have access to. This is a little theater. That's pretty neat. Another revolver. I can't even collect any of it. Oh. Apparently I can't collect it until when I have a special weapon.
Won't be quiet, but it'll get the job done.
I can't apparently collect anything when a special weapon is in my hand. Come on. Okay, let's make this quick. Hurry. Bye-bye. Okay, we're gonna, set you a sabotaging. Ooh, perfect. Look at that, another RSC. He's not the sharpest. Okay, whatever. Did I kill a Jaeger? No, I did not. God, that would do some serious damage to your freaking flesh for sure. Oh yeah, this is the officer with the, thinks Kraken is doomed to fail, is only focused on keeping his squad alive for the rest of the war. That's kind of putting it lightly. But I respect his, you know, his thoughts of pride, I guess. Somewhat. Don't ask me why, I just wanted to. See what he's got to say. Knows they'll get no help from those fanatics and the U-boat pins when the Allied attack comes. Okay, get behind something. There we go. You know what? Okay, about to say, just use your regular rifle to dispose of the remaining Jaegers around here. It's best to do that. This must be the Somewhat Hotel. Damn, I keep forgetting about this. Sorry guys, hang on. Let me bring down this tower. Nice little effect there, falling down against the building like that. This might be another infiltration point, or it could be just another. Yep, infiltration. Another generator. I can even find it. I think there's one over there and one up here. Muller is moving. Something has him spooked. Okay, so he's not here. Well, we're gonna deal with him in the next video. Or the next level. We're gonna do everything in this video. This is the last video. Sea View offices. What is that? Oh, it's just another one of those silenced MP40s. Okay, while that's going, maybe I can see some more enemies around here. Jaeger can't take much more of this, and needs the rumors about Operation Kraken winning the war to be true. Just hang in there, pal. Hang in there. Your time will come. Wonders if anyone else has heard the rumors about there being a foreign VIP hidden somewhere in town. Well, they're true, and he's dead, alongside his right-hand man, Tetsuya. I think I might have shot him in the crotch. Oh no, in the gut. Either way, it's gonna hurt. Shit, hello. How dare you just come out of nowhere when I'm trying to hide a body. Has said he will single-handedly win the war by killing Roosevelt himself once he arrives in Washington. Oh. We got an underdog here. And he's getting ready to be put down like one. Had a fortune teller predict he would one day fall to a sniper's bullet. Knows he didn't survive Africa, Italy, and now these bombings just to be killed by some bumbling American soldier.
Wahrscheinlich. Aber willst du wirklich versuchen, den Tresor zu öffnen? Oder sollen wir bis zur nächsten Bombardierung beschäftigt aussehen?
So könnten wir unsere Zeit wohl besser nutzen. Wenn der Inhalt des Tresors so wichtig ist, hätte er ihn mitnehmen sollen, als er verschwunden ist.
Dann legen wir los. Wenn wir Glück haben, kämpfen wir bald schon auf den Straßen und müssen nicht mehr so einen sinnlosen Kram machen.
And I was hoping that they, you know, say the code to each other. That's I'm assuming a vampire Jaeger. Okay, this looks like a sneakier way inside. Or a somewhat sneakier way.
Mahler's leaving notes. Must be...
Oh, I got a safe code. Even better. So I ain't gotta constantly, figure out where it is, nor, worry about blowing it up.
Getting to him. Contents of that safe will be invaluable.
Oh, that would hurt. Another sniper. Oh! No, you're not. I want to be quiet here. It's all quiet now. Got a hotel key. Kill. Let me look at this night vision. Apparently it has poor visibility. See? That's not really good. Like, at all. Wonders if he can just slip quietly and hide when the allied attack comes. Yeah, sounds like a pretty good idea if you're just willing to get shot by cowardice. By all means, go for it. Okay, hurry up. Hurry up and hide him.
This
No.
SMG could do some damage.
Okay, where's that? Get the gun!
Tank rifle. Time to blow a hole in some armor.
Fuck you! Okay, they didn't even hear it. Alright. Okay, let's get the contents and then we'll leave. This is gonna be a bit of a risk doing this. Okay, you know what? You're dead. Where's that sniper? And you're dead. God, that's gotta hurt. Okay. Ah, dang it. Of course, I had it been the last bullet. Yeah, I didn't want to risk that. I think it's just him, and that tank. And then I might be all the enemies. Let's get Muller's stuff.
Fuel lines are having trouble with the new Kraken technology.
Safety protocols implemented, risks still present.
I can exploit the refueling process and blow Kraken sky high.
Yep, and I'm getting ready to blow the tank sky high as well. Because I can't shoot that far. You know, let's just put this right here, just to taunt the enemies a bit.
That's the sewers. Once I go in, Kraken's my target. There's no point coming back
It's
out
dead.
until that fleet's destroyed.
Please. Good. Thank God it's dead.
Hier verteidigen.
And another generator.
I better go somewhere else.
2 more enemies. And then this place will pretty much be liberated. Gunslinger trophy. Ah, come on, really? I shot his helmet off. Or did I? Alright, I think that's all the enemies. You know what? Just shoot it. Because we're pretty much done with all the enemies here and there, so we might as well just be done with the generators in this area here and there. Yeah, that's it. You heard it. Take this. Hurry. Oh, he's incapacitated. You know what? Take another one. God, I freaking love that. I was about to say, is it gonna just blow up or what? So let's go.
I'm in. Just past these sewers is Kraken. It's now or never. Gotta finish this.
Yep. Clean out the sewer. Hey, look, I got a code for a safe. Safe code acquired. Missing pump room key. I could put a satchel charge, and you know what? I think I probably will. No time to waste. Let's just get the stuff. Get any remaining stuff. And let's just... Yep. Just press on. Ooh, a tank tow. A stolen tank tow. Taking out Kraken should drive a wedge between them and weaken the axis further.
Looks like the Kraken's pen's under lockdown.
Missing intel. Are you freaking kidding me?
Facility's got multiple pens. They're all being used for Kraken, but the final pen's locked up tight. If I start to take this place apart, the final area will open up.
I thought I had the safe code. I guess not. Wait, that's got a silencer.
Gun. Short controlled bursts.
But look at that, I don't have a stock on the back, so it's pretty difficult to control if I had to say. It's so quiet down here. There we go. We're curious what these Allied intels have to say.
This fella's got something.
And the armory key. Let's just alert them all.
Amerikas Schwäche ist seine Demokratie. Wenn seine Städte brennen, wird das Volk sich erheben und verlangen, aus dem Krieg auszutreten. Kurz darauf werden dann die feigen Briten kapitulieren. Seid stolz, Kameraden. Operation Kraken ist der kriegsentscheidende Schlag.
Come on. Come on, who dares wish to interfere? Anybody? No? Okay. Alright then. Somebody above me. Hopefully I can maybe take him out from here. Nah. Can't wait to get over to America and see how they like their cities burnt to rubble.
Die Amerikaner in Sicherheit vor dem Reich gewählt. Doch schon bald wird sich der Kraken tiefen
Ah. I don't have any, armor piercing. So let's just get the match.
zu zeigen, wie mächtig wir wirklich sind.
Whoa. Whoa, who sees me? Shit, that looks like a sailor. Okay, whatever. You know what? Keep bringing them. Another officer. I was about to say, you better kill him.
Sidearm, nice and quick.
Okay, is this guy coming down? I don't think so.
I better move.
I'll say, you better hurry up and run behind him.
I wonder what they were carrying. Nothing else.
I need to figure out what that intel is. I thought that safe code would be to that safe, but clearly the game lied to me. But the game didn't lie to me about the document I collected and the intel, and it had me to, you know, uncover. Let's get match ammo.
Boston, New York, Washington D.C. Die großen Städte der Ostküste, vom Krieg unberührt. Ihr Volk hat nie einen Fliegeralarm gehört oder den Schrecken der Bombardierungen erlebt. Doch wenn der Krake angreift, wird sich das schon...
Yep, we'll have to hear the sound of an air siren in a bombing range. Tinkerer. I got all of the workbenches, and yep, there's the Nambu. Or the, yeah, Nambu. Damn, it's kind of dark down here. But you know what? I don't even care. Faster reloads. Nah. Bruise aim stability. Suppressor. Okay, it has 65. Increases bullet drop, no. Reduces recoil. Significantly quieter, but it increases the bullet drop. Wolf Mountain, that's in, that's the downloadable content. I probably won't be doing that, but I'll think about it, but I probably won't. I think we'll just get this. And the receiver. No. Increases, yeah. Decreases recoil. Improved spread accuracy, difficult to control. Okay, why not? Okay, now the sniper. Let's see what we got. Reduces recoil, okay. Nah. Heavy butt plate, reduces recoil. Okay. And the sight. No. Well, actually, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be in a tight space here. You know what? No. No. About to say the enemies aren't really going to be that far away from what I'm dealing with down here in the sub pen, but you know what? I'm not going to risk it. Actually, hang on, let me get out of here and then go back in.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess it's dark either way. Okay, stock. Heavy butt plate reduces recoil. Yes. Rubber reduces recoil, yes. Faster reload, smaller magazine. You know what? Yeah, let's get that. Frontal takedown on elites, no. It takes off the silencer. So the heavy butt plate, I'm assuming, is pretty much unlocked for every sniper. Yeah, see? I think I might just put it on every sniper. Yeah. Okay, back to the RSC.
Here. Should make the job easier.
You know what? Yeah, let's just get that. Let's replace it with the soft point.
Amerikas Schwäche ist seine Demokratie. Wenn seine Städte brennen, wird das Volk.
I'm afraid there won't be hardly any generators up ahead. This might be just the only one left.
Und verlangen, aus dem Krieg auszutreten. Kurz darauf werden dann die feigen Briten kapitulieren.
And look how many enemies are on the HUD.
Ist der kriegsentscheidende Schlag.
At least coming up. I'm in for a show tonight. And what's this for? Yep, just keep on teasing me, game. I need some intel for that safe. I don't know if you guys have forgotten about that. Medbay key.
Ihr Volk hat nie
Wherever the heck that goes to.
oder den Schrecken der Bombardierungen erlebt. Doch wenn der Krake angreift, wird sich das schon bald ändern.
Feeling kind of claustrophobic myself down here. Look at this long hallway. Hang on. Look at that. Who knows what I'm going to be getting into. Okay, I hear a generator. Good. Because I had a feeling that this, you know, that one back there would be the final one.
Crane's loading explosives. I'll find the controls. Can make it look like an accident. Sink this U-boat into the bargain.
Is prepared to sacrifice all his men to defend the launch of Operation Kraken. Wow, you psycho.
Seid stolz, Kameraden. Operation Krake ist der Krieg.
And for that, hang on, switch ammo. Come on. I was hoping he'd fall in the water. Okay, I can't fall in the water. Good. Any stone eagles out here? Oh! Look at that. Look how hidden that is. That's pretty well hidden. You could easily miss that.
Es wird Geschichte geschrieben. Viel zu lang haben sich die Amerikaner in Sicherheit vor dem Reich gestellt. Doch schon bald wird sich der Krake
Medbay.
aus den Tiefen erheben, ihnen zu zeigen, wie mächtig
I got thrown. There's one in here. Oh my God, they were just waiting for me there.
Time to go.
They were just waiting for me. The English-speaking Nazis.
That's all.
And they're the ones that carried the silenced Model Ds. I mean, which is good. But at the same time, that's what makes them deadlier. Open up all these doors that I have to unlock using a key. So on the other side, I can pretty much just push the door open.
U-boat's refueling. I take out those fuel valves. The whole fuel line will blow.
There's a gunner over there. Some pretty dangerous enemies down here. First U-boat pen is done. Oh god, look what they sent. Freaking vampires. They sent vampires. You know, come over here and check that out. I dare all of you to come over here and check these noises out. I'm just gonna shoot that. If you guys happen to come over here. Which, I got a feeling that's not gonna be the case. Two more. No matter how many enemies you sent, I'm gonna take care of all of them. We're gonna take out all of them. This is it. This is it. Should say it's kind of peaceful out here. Just take out the siren and it's all dandy. Shit. Okay, get the subsonic. They're probably more than likely gonna still hear it. But why not? Okay, they didn't hear it. Good. It's actually good I picked it up. I think I saw a soldier. At least I thought I did. I think they're up above me. You know, I'm gonna go back to that safe and destroy it. Because I want that document. I want whatever is inside that safe. I'm just gonna destroy it. Whether I find the intel or not. It's like they really expect me to, you know, come all the way back here and try to remember of what I'm gonna be collecting. Might be good, might not be good. The sewer pump room key. Okay, I guess that's good. What's this for? Armor piercing, soft point. Okay, that's SMG. You know, I might as well just... yeah. Shit, they heard me run. I feel like I'm getting ready to... God, here they come. Here they come. I'm getting ready to walk into hell. I'm already in hell, but the hell's just now beginning.
They'll find me if I stay here.
I want whatever you guys got on you.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
There is a load of enemies coming up. I can just tell there is. What's this? I wonder what this is for. I should say maybe a backup to destroying the U-boats. Oh! Okay, well... I should say maybe that's a better way of destroying that. Instead of having to, you know, overload it, you can just cut the power and it'll just drop those little mini missiles on it and it'll just destroy it. I should say that's probably what I can just do. Just maybe destroy the valve instead of having to turn it. Most of the troops down here are Jaegers. Jaegers, engineers, and a couple of the regular infantry. But most of them are Jaegers. That's how you know this is starting to get really serious. This is a serious location.
Low on ammo.
I was about to say, if I had this entire clip of soft point and it didn't kill him, I would have been angry. God, look at that. This guy sure is flexible. Look at him. Look, it looks like a pretzel. I just wanted to point that out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's a lonely Jaeger. What you doing in here all by yourself? It's angry that the troops in the town outside questioning their duty to defend the ruins. Oh. Kind of surprised they didn't hear that, how quiet this area is. Yeah, I had to figure there'd be some troops down here. That's probably a Jaeger officer. Not like it really matters, because they're pretty much all the same. It's planning to write a book on the glorious history of Operation Kraken when the war has been won. See that you do, if you'll be able to survive and live and tell the tale. But the thing is, if you lose, you'll have to explain what happened when you died and...
Can't find anything else.
Poor man. Yeah, I figured he'd hear that.
It's time to...
I wanted to. Don't question me. I just wanted to. Guys, I know. I'm taking unnecessary damage, but it's like I'm getting close to the end of the level, so it's like anything kind of goes. Anything, I should say, could happen, or anything I choose to say and act will happen and be said. But other than that, let's get armor piercing. And this is kind of where all my bandages go. On the very last level. I usually been editing them out, but sometimes I want to keep them in just to show you the struggle and pain I endure. No pun intended. Prone! Prone! Look at this moron. He's just so worried about winning, he's not even worried about, you know, being killed. And that's what costed you. And look, I got my 2 bandages back, so that pretty much made up for it.
Munitions in that cart. Direct route to the fuel lines. Looks like an explosive combination.
I'm just gonna highlight all the enemies around the area that I see. I hear another generator as well. Is willing to die to defend Operation Kraken from the enemies of the Reich. Huh. I should say, let me help you out there when it's your time. It's proud to have selected to be part of Operation Kraken. Cannot wait to hear the Führer's voice on the radio announcing that Germany has won the war. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Doesn't care about the sacrifices the troops in the ruins outside are making for everyone inside the U-boat pens. You know what? Ooh, watch this. Watch. That was awesome. Die! I got armor piercing. Clearly it needs a lot more to take out the Jaegers. That was great, that missile. Just flying in there and just taking out the valve for me. I can barely see you. Alright, tilt your head over slightly to the right. There you go. While we're here, why not? Just having a little bit of fun here. I'm gonna push that button. I ain't gonna shoot it. I want to make it more, should say, entertainable. I don't want to make it quick. I want to make it more entertainable. By propping open this and then pulling it out. Cutting the power. Yep, see, it's now accessible. So it ain't over yet. I got a feeling the enemies coming up are going to be extremely dangerous. Probably going to be more support than regular Jaegers.
So this is why the Japanese are involved. Kraken's flagships are stealth-plated I-400s. Gonna have to get creative. Sabotaging the fuel lines will take this whole place down in one hit.
Jaeger officer. Knows they can defend the U-boat pens without much of an issue. Is not so sure about the rest of the town. There's a sailor. Or a Kriegsmarine. That's what they're called. Max Mance. Has seen his comrade Dietrich shoot and thinks he's most likely to kill the Shadow if he shows his face. Okay, so that's not him. Overheard the officers, knows the Allied Shadow who has been tearing up Kraken's facilities is on his way here. Has started a betting pool on who will kill him first. I like this. See what I mean? Some of these, he's a young officer. Thinks the Allies getting here before Operation Kraken can be successfully deployed is the very least of their problems. Okay, explosion. I'm gonna try and read everybody's, why has he got a freaking spotlight on? Doesn't gamble. Thinks anyone taking part in the betting pool is a fool. That's putting it bluntly. But hey, if you get to kill me, all that money is yours. Oh look, a Japanese soldier. A Japanese officer. That's weird. Kenzo Takahashi. Looking forward to unleashing hell upon the Americans. I should say it might be just him. Another Kriegsmarine. Or a Jaeger. Hans Special hopes all the brave U-boat crew of Operation Kraken come back alive from their heroic mission. So who's the guy, one of that Kriegsmarine was talking about? Dietrich? What's he saying? Dietrich. Is that him over there? Wants to get out of these pens before they spend the rest of the war stuck inside them. Overheard the officers, knows the Allied Shadow who has been tearing up Kraken's facilities is on his way here. Has started a betting pool on who will kill him first. Huh, another one? Or is that the same person? Has said he will single-handedly win the war by killing Roosevelt himself once he arrives in Washington. That's exactly what the same person outside said. I think I know who it was, too. It's one of the regular infantry. Is delighted to be this favorite to kill the Shadow. Suspects it's the same sniper who killed his brother in Africa. So they're kind of all hoping to kill me. It's another spotlight. And let's put a mine down here just in case anybody decides to ambush me. I don't really have any trip mines. Actually, you know what? Let's have a little bit of fun. I should say, in case anybody wants to decide to, you know, try and come for me, I might put a shoe trap and just knock them unconscious. Yeah, let's knock them unconscious in case anybody decides to come up here and get me. Watch. Look at that. That's the first time I've ever actually, you know, seen that before. Shit, there's a Jaeger in there with him. Doesn't want to die in a concrete bunker so far from his wife and children. I got respect for that. Shit. Okay, at least it didn't alert him. Okay, let's change ammo. Let's get match while we're at it. Come on. No, you don't. Come on, show your fit. Dang it. Stop moving, for Christ's sakes. Ah. I haven't found Dietrich yet. While I'm here, I'm going to destroy that. And that, too. Bullet holes. Someone shot this. Check the area. And you know what's funny? When I shot that Kenzo Takahashi guy, his hat didn't even fall off. It just stayed right on his head. No, you don't. No, you don't. Shut up. Ah, come on, last bullet. About to say, if my ammo's matched, then I might as well just not even aim down my sights or have an assist. Makes it more interesting. See? Alright. I'm gonna blow that up. Unless it's somebody like you. I think you might be the last person. Then I'm probably gonna go around and find any, you know... Probably just gonna go around and find some more documents. Matter of fact, how many do I have left? Okay. So 1 and 2. So I need to find... Hang on. I think I just need to find 1 document and 1, probably 1 stone eagle. Shit. Shit! Damn, he just lived through all of that! Just die! Oh my god! What is this guy, made of metal? My god almighty! Is that Dietrich? Nope. Unless I already killed him from somewhere else. So if they heard it, there's definitely... Okay. Well, that chain reaction's still going. Now it's not. Why not? Just have a little bit of fun. That one little document Kenzo was reading. That looked like a... Or it looked like a document from here. Just saying.
Nothing else.
Cut power. One of the power's already been cut. Okay, whatever. That's... Ooh, what's this? Okay. So the only thing left is the Stone Eagle, and I'm pretty sure I missed it. Yep. The 1400 conversion proposals. That's why the Japanese is involved, like Karl said. That stuff looks really complicated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done with all the Stone Eagles. I've missed one from outside, and yeah. I'm paying for it. Let's have a little bit of fun. Like I've been saying. Blow up. There's nobody left down here, so I'm pretty much safe to shoot. Guys just want to destroy anything in sight. I don't know why that didn't blow up. There we go. Don't fall. Whew, that'd been bad. I'm just destroying everything.
Done yet. Gotta take care of both of them.
And the other one's on this side.
Alright. Fuel lines are set. Now for the next step.
What's the next step, Karl? So this is the last part. I better get out of here. Oh, wait, no. Damn, shit, it's another one.
Everything's set to blow. Reinforcements. Time to get clear of the blast and watch the fireworks.
So they called in reinforcements. You know what? We're just gonna forget them.
I'd better go somewhere else.
Okay, well, I should say I better just do it. Kill him. I say, you better just die. Okay, now let's go. Oh, shit! You sneaky son of a... Okay, I better heal. Look how sneaky that was. My God!
Thank God. Stop the bleeding.
My God, that was fast. I didn't even get to freaking... I presented myself for like a brief second. Where is he? Okay, I see him moving. Go. Son of a bitch! Oh my fucking god! Take this. God, just die for God's sakes. Okay, I'm gonna need some, I'm gonna need some health. Because I'm just gonna continue bleeding if I don't get anything.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
I need a med kit or something. Okay.
This bleeding is going down. I need to treat the wound.
Like I said, their damage is like poison. I've already had enough at this level. Let's just go. Simply because of that. That was
Something's
just
not right.
That was just uncalled for.
They should have blown by now.
Got a feeling I'm gonna have to shoot it. Whatever the heck's left.
Damn it. They're disconnecting the fuel lines, panicking and launching what's left of Kraken. Gotta make this next shot count.
God, here we go. What do I need to shoot?
Thank God you got there in time. I still don't know how you managed it. How many Nazi super weapons have you kiboshed now?
That's classified information.
You're no fun anymore!
Yeah, I got family in Washington. You saved their lives today.
Couldn't have done it without you and your men, Lieutenant.
Well, I was just following orders, Fairburne. I don't know if you're laconic or stoic or just downright odd. But I'm glad you're on our team.
Kraken's at the bottom of the ocean where it belongs.
But Mahler didn't go down with his ship. He's probably halfway to Berlin by now.
Well now, funny you should mention that. Turns out Marie has heard from her contact at the chateau that they're packing up to leave. And Mahler is there.
Can I give you a lift?
The Kraken sleeps. So this is where we kill Muller. This is pretty much just killing him.
Operation Kraken is finished. The Nazi plan for an attack on America is over. But Moeller, slippery bastard that he is, escaped Saint-Nazaire. We've tracked him back to Chateau de Berengar. And I've got a bullet with his name on it.
Got him. Getting ready to cut and run like the weasel he is.
It is quite some distance, Fairburne.
Watch this.
Alright. I got match ammo, too. There he is.
Mahler, there you are. Time to finish this.
Here we go. Bam!
Aye, away you go. Good riddance.
There's plenty more where he came from.
So, what next?
Well, Charlie here owes me a drink. And Paris won't liberate itself.
And after we single-handedly liberate Paris?
Who knows? War's not over yet.
Operation Kraken and Abelard Moeller are no longer a threat to the Allied war effort. Awaiting new orders for Lieutenant Karl Fairburne.
Liberté. There you go. Sniper Elite 5. I could do the bonus mission Wolf Mountain, pretty much where the Nazi himself is, the Fuhrer, Adolf Hitler. This was a big game. I mean, they're all big. Sniper Elite 3, V2, 4. This was definitely the biggest out of all of them. I know Resistance is out. And I think in that game you play as Harry Hawker. So I'm assuming that's Sniper Elite 6. But if Sniper Elite 7 ever comes out, you know, I will play Resistance. I'm just not sure when. But if Sniper Elite 7 comes out, that's probably going to be the final one. The very last one. 1945. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next video for whatever. We'll have Karl Fairburne in it. Probably the rest of Zombie Army 4 Dead War. That's it, and I will see y'all then. Ian is out.